Year 6 is about to come to a close today. We have 4 games left, 2 on the road and 2 at home, including our last game against the Raptors on our home court. That game might matter a lot today because with 4 games left, we have a 2.5 game lead over the Raptors in this Eastern Conference battle for the first overall seed. They won their game today, so they have 3 games left. We have 4 and a game in hand. If we win 2 games out of our last 4, we secure the 1 seed. If the Raptors lose a game and we only lose 1 or win 1, then we also secured in that facet as well. They beat the Wizards and we lost against the Celtics here in our first game. Good days for Jaylen Brown and Matthew Oakley, and really well-rounded scoring across the board for Boston. And 20 plus for Kuminga, Jovanovic, Boyd for us, but we just could not get stops, and we allowed 138 points in this game to lose by 27. They had 22 more free throws than we did. It is hard to win when that happens. So now, with 3 games left each, it's now only a 2-game stretch between us and them. Now, we have a game against the Clippers today who are sub 500, but they have a game tomorrow against the 76ers who are also a pretty bad team. So we're going to simcast this game against the Clippers to see if we can jump in this game and see what happens, because again, we have to win now 2 out of our last 3 games to secure the 1 seed. If we lose this game, then we have to win our last 2, including one against the Raptors. So this game matters a lot. And in this first half, it's a back and forth battle. If you guys wouldn't mind, by the way, please do consider liking and subscribing to the video and to my channel, and commenting down below. It goes a long way to get my channel out to more people and really helps grow it as well. So that would really be a huge help if you guys could do that for me. But second half action now, and we took the lead, but they take it back towards the end of this third quarter. And going to the fourth, it looks like they're going to be in front 91-86. Up by 5 with 12 to play. We get them out a comeback here at home to really help ourselves out trying to secure the 1 seed. That one's blocked by Jalen Duren. Isaiah Mobley can't complete the play off the second chance. On the other end, Boyd drives, lays it in with the foul on Mobley. A big play right there to open the quarter, but Boyd can't finish the free throw. On the other end, that one's blocked by Lou Dort. Gasol gets it back. Galobe knocks down the triple. It's back to 6. Jovanovic blocked by Mark Williams on the other end. Then Jalen Duren drives and hits the jumper as we got to stop. But they answer right back, going to Mark Williams on the pick and roll. Harry corrals his zone, loose ball, and draws the foul, and Yovi's not happy about picking up his 4th. First free throw up and good. Second free throw good as well. 8-point game, Dort wide open. You gotta hit that, man. It's wide open. That one's blocked by Capella. Anthony from the elbow, tough fadeaway, big shot. Now he's open again from the wave, and it makes it a 4-point contest. Back to Capella, and he just missed the dunk. I don't know what is with this guy these last couple of weeks, but his scoring at the rim has been absolutely horrible. At the block, though, but the Clippers answer with a 3 on their next possession. Yovi drives and draws the foul. Davion Mitchell picks up his 3rd. So charity stripe shots. Under 6 to play here in the 4th. The free throws are good. Ramirez got it. Over Perry, tough shot. 1 possession game. That one's blocked by Kuminga. Tough shot for Kawhi. Now with time counting down, Boyd knocks it down. We're all tied at 101. Huge shot. Just over 4 to go. Perry deflected, but Cousins gets it back and lays it in. Gotta get that steal next time. Jovanovic steps out of bounds. Mitchell just kept him outside of the paint. Kawhi for three. That one's out. Duren grabs the rebound. 2-point contest. Ramirez draws the foul on Perry. Nice driving take right there. These free throws all matter. And both are good. Tie ball game, and Mitchell turns it over. Boyd just jumps the pass. A lazy one to Kawhi. He's open in transition for three. The Neptunes take the lead. He's got 27. We're up 106-103. Cousins baseline shot. Nobody gets it back. Second chance. Also out. The former first overall pick cannot give them a chance, but Duren skies for the lob. Our 25th assist of the night. Kawhi spins and fades and knocks it down. Tough shot to keep the Clippers in it. Boyd over Randall, yes. Kawhi is going to try again, but that one rims out. Kuminga once again there on defense. But he turns it over right to Mitchell. Kawhi makes him pay on the other end. It's back to a one-score game. Ramirez off the screen. Wide open, no. Duren's there on the glass. Out to Boyd. Yes! Good night, LA. 1 minute to go. But is this game over? 6-point game. Cousins misses the jumper. Ramirez pulls down the rebounds. Up to Kuminga. He finds space for three. It's good, and he was fouled. It's a 9-point lead for your Neptunes. 52 seconds left. The free throw is out. We almost never complete these 4-point plays. And then, just for good measure, all over Leonard to end this game. Nice plays by Kuminga. Fourth quarter comeback here at home to secure the win. Your final score is 109-120. An 11-point victory after being down by 5 entering this fourth quarter. We're 1 win away, folks. 1 win away. It ends up being a 34-point performance for Mac Boyd. Kuminga played very well in this one. Jovanovic shot well. Ramirez had a rough day shooting-wise, but still put up 14 points. And the Clippers did not have a primary scorer. Nobody really had a good day for them, and we just shot better overall and win that game. And now, gonna see if the Raptors beat the 76ers. Anthony got hurt during this game, but he'll be alright. It's not a major injury. And it looks like the Raptors did clobber the Sixers 142-102. So we still got to win one more game. But yeah, 2 games left. They're 2 games back. So just 1 win away. 1 win away, and we have the 1 seed. They have to play the Kings, which is not an easy opponent. And we have to play the 42-38 Memphis Grizzlies. So, just like in our last one, we're going to simcast this game. See what happens, and if it is an important game to watch, then we'll jump in if it's close. Now, the first half, we are already up by like 35 or something right now. And just great first half defense. So, we're going to win this game, which means that we are going to secure the first overall seed in the Eastern Conference for the very first time in this series. The win on the road against Memphis secures that they only scored 75 points in this game. John Morant was 10 for 24, had 8 TOs, and Ross Bell was 2 for 18. Wow, both guys that took a lot of shots were horrible in this game for them, and we blow them out. 30 for Boyd, 20 and 13 for Jalen Duren. Solid days for Ramirez, Kuminga, Jovanovic. And, we just clobbered them. They shot 32%. And so we secure the 1 seed. We get Anthony fully back. And with 1 game left, did the Raptors win their game? They did by 7 against the Kings. 128-121. So we secure it. They are still 2 games back, obviously. We have the Z next to our team name. And so because we have 1 game left against the Raptors, the game doesn't matter. There's no point to watch it, but I still am going to because I want to play the backups. So we're not going to play our starters in this game. We're going to bench all 5 guys. They will not appear in this game off the bench at all. It's going to be an 8-man rotation, and we're going to give all those minutes to all the guys off the bench, including Capella, Augustine, Josh Green. Webb's going to start for us in this game. So will Liddell, Matthew Rhodes, Lou Dort, Cole Anthony. So a chance for us to get a lot more action for guys that we are not used to seeing too often. So they're going to play their usual guys, but here we go. Can these guys compete with the Raptors starting 5? Let's find out. Tip-off is won at home by Mitchell Robinson. The first bucket is going to be for us with Dalen Webb in his first appearance since the trade. But he's blocked by Robinson on our next attempt. And then Jalen Johnson's blocked by Matthew Rhodes. Up to Lou Dort. He gets by Barnes, but it's blocked by Robinson, his third already. There's a bucket for Cole Anthony. All right. The free throw is up and good. It was actually Robinson's second block, by the way. Here's his third. It got them confused. 5-0. Dick puts the Raptors on the board. Now Liddell back to Webb over Robinson, who took off a bit too early. They lead by 5, but Webb picks up a foul on the defensive end. Robinson not known for scoring. Less than 2 points per game, but he's already got 2 points here. What's going on? Barnes left open. That one's money. We're all tied at 7 apiece. Dick spins away from Dort and lays it in. Nice move. Then Barnes. What a pass to Robinson. 11-7. Slow start for the Neptunes offense. Now Anthony lost it. Ball pokes it out. Fast break. He's fouled. And he got the bucket too. It's already our third team foul. Free throw is good, and now Cole Anthony is cold out there on the court. Dick drives, and now he's fouled. First free throw for Dick, good. Second free throw, good as well. 9-point game. Dort, gotta have it. Just not his year. I mean, simply put, he never really picked up his shooting all year long. So, I don't know what to say. Freddie Simmons back in, of course, immediately does some damage. Augustine fouled on the 3. It won't go. But 3 free throws for him. Lonzo picks up his second foul here in the first quarter. He will check out. The first 2 drop for Augustine. Can he go 3 for 3? No, and Rhodes almost grabbed the offensive rebound, but failed to grab it despite boxing out Patterson. In the corner, Anthony knocks it down. 3 to play here in this first quarter. Augustine makes it a 4-point lead. All right, trying to close the gap. Off the screen from Patterson. Back to him. Easy lay-in. Capella did not bother going up for that one. Whitehead blocked though. There's a stop. Got to close the gap now though. Anthony picking pop. Rhodes, yes. Behind the arc. Their lead's cut in half. Barnes takes screen below the rim, shields him out and knocks it down. A nice move by him. Anthony, tough layup plus the foul. That goes against Freddie Simmons. I will say in this first half, Cole Anthony had a lot of turnovers, but he did score the ball pretty well. First free throw's up and good. On the other end, Rhodes fouled again. It's the 4th on the Raptors. First free throw is good. And Rhodes knocks down both. They'll have the last shot of the quarter. Simmons draws the cheap foul with 1.6 on the clock. 4 free throws for Toronto. First one goes for Simmons. The second one is out. And the quarter ends 23-22. Low scoring first quarter, but plenty of turnovers, plenty of blocks. A lot of defense in this first 12 minutes, but work to be done. The quarter left to go in this first half. The quarter begins. We're down by 1. Dort for 3. It's good to put us in the lead for the first time since we were up like 5-0. Augustine knocks it down in the corner. A quick start for the offense. But Dick comes the other way and hits it off the glass and in. 3-point game. Out of a shot to Patterson. Off the glass, easy look. Now off a screen from Patterson. The 3 is good. Grady Dick making things happen. Liddell, backdoor cut off the assist from Capella. Nice play. Simmons knocks down the contested 3, though. They lead. Augustine out to Dortz. In response. Nice shot. Dick brings it up, trying to find some space. He does between the screens, and that one drops too. Really quick first couple of plays for Grady Dick. Now they lob it to Patterson for the left-handed stuff. 5-point game. Liddell, the short fadeaway, got it from behind the arc. 38-36. Simmons draws another foul. That is on Augustine. First free throw is up and in. And this time he knocks down both. 4-point contest. Augustine finds Liddell in the pick and roll. Nobody in the paint at all for Toronto. An easy bucket for Liddell. Simmons, another triple. Strong second quarter. Dick turns it over. Webb with the steal. And never even saw the pass. Just had to go right to him. Liddell for 3 on the other end. A way to score in transition. 2-point game. Off the glass, Snow, but Robinson falls a shot. And we're back to showing the Dalen Webb rebounds per game graph, which they just want to make fun of him, I guess. I'm not sure what's going on there, but Robinson misses both free throws. We failed to convert, and now they lob it up to Jalen Johnson. Just over 4 to go. I step back. It goes for Cole Anthony. Still in this game. Close one. Rhodes for the lead. Yes! Big shot from number 25. Anthony, though, lost it. Poked out and stolen by Simmons. Up to Barnes on the other end. The Raptors take control. A few minutes left to close out the quarter. Tough shot over Rhodes. What a play by Lonzo. Anthony cuts. Got Simmons up in the air with the pump fake. He scores the easy lay-in. Lonzo on the other end. Shields off Green below the rim. The bucket's up and good. Last shot of the half from Johnson. No good. Tipped up, and it's 51-48. Through 2 quarters. Raptors lead here on our home court. But honestly, these backups, they're competing. So they're shooting 51% at the break. We're shooting 47%, but they had 7 first half steals. We had 5. And yeah, as I said, Cole Anthony, 6 first half turnovers. Despite shooting well, I can't say he played well because he gave up a lot of points to them off the turnovers alone. Now, Webb had the other 2, but Augustine just 2 for 10 so far, 1 for 6 from 3. He has not played well. Dort's 2 for 7, so gotta do better here, but we're off to a bad start as Robinson swats that shot back in Liddell's face. And then we strip it on the other end. Up to Liddell. Fast break. Blocked by Ball. Rhodes gets it back and lays it in, but how do you allow Ball to block you, Liddell? You're like 6'6" and way bigger. Dort picks Grady Dick's pocket to Liddell for a missed dunk. Insane start. Ball for 3. They lead by 4. Anthony drives and draws the foul. The 3rd on Lonzo. First free throw up and good. Second free throw. Go 2. 2-point contest. Dick off the screen. Open shot. Money. Got a pretty nice game so far, especially after that second quarter. Liddell open. That one drops. We're still hanging around. Lonzo, though, is fouled Just a cheap one by Matthew Rhodes. First free throw's out. But we're still being called for a lot of fouls here against the Raptors. Liddell finds Rhodes open. 1 point game. Nice shot. Dick drives. Back out to Johnson for the answer. The same exact play. Anthony. Tough fadeaway, but it's good on the low block. Still a one possession game, but Augustine turns it over. Lonzo fouled on the other end again. They've already got 10 steals, 8 blocks in this game. A lot of turnovers for us, especially off Cole Anthony. Oh, we saw the one from Augustine, and now we're called for another foul. Lonzo draws it again. Hit the third straight time. The free throws put them up by 7, but Dort drives on the other end to give us some offensive life. Then Rhodes pokes it out. Green has the steal. Up to Augustine. Got it over Barnes. It's back to a 3-point game. Lonzo lobs it for Dick backdoor, but Capella skies for it. We couldn't convert, but we get it back off the Green steal. He's got a fast break, and he jams it in. 1 point game. Under 3 to play in the quarter. That one's blocked by Capella. Not drawing a foul this time. That one's blocked on the other end, though. We just can't convert. We can't score here in the quarter. They lob it up. That one's batted away. Very just defensive game. But I'm not sure our defense is going to be as good as theirs, and not sure the offense is going to be as good either. Whitehead knocks down the open tray ball, which we have not been able to knock down in this game. That one goes off the readjustment for Patterson. Last play of the quarter. Patterson misses the dunk. Capella had a hand in there. And that is the end of this third quarter as Augustine misses the pull-up J. Down by 8. Got him out to come back if we want to win game 82. Now, surprisingly, the backups have honestly competed very well through 3 quarters. Not sure it'll be the same here in the fourth quarter, but at least there in the first half, very back and forth, very fun first half. Third quarter, they were definitely the better team, but still was a pretty close game. But now they take a 12-point lead. Dort strips Whitehead of the ball. Finds Anthony for the little flip layup. It's good. It's back to a 10-point game. Now we get it to Webb. Another assist for Lou Dortz here in this fourth quarter. That one's blocked out of bounds. Webb on Simmons. Got the stop eventually, but then Anthony turns the ball over just right off the ass of Dick, which is quite the quote. That shot goes for Patterson. Dick to Patterson again for the lay-in in transition. And now we were having issues scoring and turning the ball over. Rhodes gave it right to Dick, and he scores on the other end. 14-point game now. Anthony lost it again. Another steal for Lonzo and another foul. Just going the wrong way here in this second half for these backups. But you kind of thought that would happen. You didn't think that they would keep this up the whole game, did you? Ball for 3. Yes. The 19-point game now with over 6 to play. Whitehead makes it 21. So this game's over now, but at least a few more highlights. There's a 3 for Cole Anthony. And then Dort jams it all over Grady Dick. What a take right there. At least there's some impressive stuff. Then off the screen, Dort's open for the jumper to end the shot clock. And then our last score was Liddell for the triple. We brought Boyden, who would hit a couple of free throws in the last minute, but they lose 104-86 in game 82. But we have the 1 seed. The Raptors win. Good for them, I guess, but who gives a crap? Now it's time for the awards. After the box score, of course. 26 for Cole Anthony in this game, but 9 turnovers. 15 for Liddell, 13 for Rhodes on 7 shots. Would have loved to get him more looks, but just didn't get really a lot besides the three-pointers. Dort shot poorly, Augustine shot poorly, and that's kind of why we lost this game. If those guys shoot better and Anthony turns the ball over just a few turnovers less, then we probably at least are in this game within like 5 or 6 points. But Dick and Ball stuffed the stat sheet. Both guys turned the ball over plenty, but they both shot the ball well and played well overall. So good day for those guys. And this was a sloppy basketball game, a very defensive game. We had 17 steals, they had 16. 19 turnovers to their 20. They just scored more off of our TOs than we did off theirs. So that's the game. But Mac Boyd wins MVP, 31.5, 7.6, and 6.3 this season. 1.5 steals, 1.3 blocks on fantastic shooting splits. Well deserved. And he goes back to back for the MVP title. It's been a while since that's happened. Glenn Carroll wins Rookie of the Year. He was the first overall pick. This is no shocker to me. Got to work on the three-pointer, but he also wins Sixth Man of the Year because how could he not? And then his teammate Evan Mobley, of course, wins Depoy again, despite Mac Boyd having his number for the most part. Deion Walton wins Most Improved Player. We saw him last episode. And Ja Morant wins Kia Clutch Player of the Year. So he was, I think, second or third in MVP voting as the Nuggets sweep the Coach of the Year and Executive of the Year awards because they were just by far the best team. I think that makes sense. But Mac Boyd highlights the All-NBA first team alongside Ja Morant, SGA, Cade Cunningham, and Victor Wembanyama. And then you got the second team led by Azor Thompson, Nikola Jokic, Scoot Henderson, Josh Giddey, and AC Cole. And then for your third team, Anthony Black, LaMelo Ball, Darius Garland, Giannis, and Chet Holmgren. Now for the all-defensive teams, you got Holmgren, JJJ, Mobley, Black, and Dyson Daniels to round out the first team. On the second team, you've got Azor Thompson, Edwards, Giannis, Mac Boyd, and Jerome Lynch. But Mac Boyd makes it awesome. It's his first all-defensive second team, I think, in his career. Here's the all-rookie first team, highlighted by Rasheed Monroe and Glenn Carroll, two of the top picks. And then Lawal and Ward lead the second team, but a couple of these guys are out for the season now, with Carlton Posey and Chris Ward out for the year. In the playoff bracket, the Clippers, Thunder, Blazers, and Lakers are the play-in teams over in the West. Denver gets the 1, the Spurs have the 2, while the Suns will play the Grizzlies, the Kings will face the Sonics. Over in the Eastern Conference, you're going to have Detroit against Boston and Cleveland against Charlotte here in the first round, while the Bucks, Knicks, Pacers, and Nets all make the play-in tournament. And our first round opponent is going to be revealed after this, I guess. Here are the league leaders across the league during the regular season. Mac Boyd was the league leader in points per game, just over Wemby and Ja Morant. SG and AC Cole round out the top 5. So AC Cole is also one of those top players out of one of these newest draft classes. Got Matt Wright Foreman to lead the way in rebounds. Durden is here at number 7, but had a lot less playing time than last year. And assists, SGA leads that category at 10.1. Ja Morant below 10 to end the year, but only one guy over 10, so that makes sense. And steal-wise, Anthony Black 2.1. That's why he made all-defensive team. Mac Boyd was number 11 at 1.5 steals. Blocks led by Holmgren, Hunter, Wemby, and Miles Turner, while Jalen Duren leads the league in field goal percentage once again, as he always does. Zion the next closest, and Mac Boyd was 13th. So just showing how good he's been all year long. And in field goal attempts, I want to show this off. So SGA, Cole, Morant, Wemby, Boyd, your top 5. So pretty much the top 5 scores. That makes sense. And Jovanovic, of course, leads the NBA in three-point percentage at 48%. By far the highest across the entire league. The Slovenian sniper showing out to play. Ramirez was 12th, and Boyd was 20th. So 3 top 20 three-point shooters. That is a good sign right there. Now for plus minus. This one's very interesting. The Nuggets' big 3 own this top 3 here, but the top 10 on this list is either a Nuggets player, a Neptunes player, or a Raptors player. You've got Mitchell, Mobley, Jokic, Boyd, Barnes, Kuminga, Hawkins, Yovi, Dick, and Ball on this top 10 list. So that is very evident who the best groups of players are in this league. And by the way, just to show you, Mac Boyd led the entire league in EWA at 28.4. That is insanely high. And in terms of the team stats, here are the player stats across our team. Yobi just below 20 points per game, Kuminga just above 17, Ramirez just below 15, but all of these guys I thought played very well this year. I love this group that we have put together. I think we have a really solid group. Not sure if they're better than last year's group, but we'll see. Who knows? But I think we're going to have a lot more competition this playoff run, just because there's a lot less injuries since in terms of star players, at least so far. We'll see what happens in the actual playoffs, but Matthew Rhodes here shot over 40% from 3. That's awesome. Love seeing his development this season, but Dort never figured out his shooting. And to be honest, he and Mark Augustine both shot very similar from the field and from 3 at 38% and 32% from behind the arc. I'm not sure if these guys can play a whole lot in the playoffs given those. But for a forgotten player, our second round pick, who has been in the G League all year long, I can't see his averages, but I can see his recent games. And he started all year long, got a lot of shot attempts, so at least he was playing a lot throughout the course of the season. So he's back on the roster now, but he's obviously not happy that he was in the G League the entire season. But we're back to our lineup from before. The backups were brought in to be the starters for the last game, but we're going to keep it as it was before for now. But if we should change this, let me know before the playoffs starts. I'm definitely open to adjusting that as we move forward. But the Nuggets end up with the best record by far. We had the best offense by around 3 points per game. In terms of defense, we ended up having a top 10 defense. We actually brought it down to 112.2. And we also had a top 2 differential just behind Denver. In terms of field goal attempts, we were 28th, so very slow-paced team compared to the others, but the top shooting team and the top 3-point shooting team, we were 16th in free throws, so just middle of the pack there. Top 10 in rebounds per game. Top 5 in assists at 30.4. So team stats are great, but really not good in terms of forcing steals. We were top 12 in blocks, though, thanks to Capella, really. And turnovers, we were bottom 3, and in a bad way. We had the 3rd most. So got to figure that part out, but also we were top 10 in fouls per game. So that's showing you why the defense maybe wasn't the best that they could be, but our opponent field goal percentage was pretty low. It was bottom 6 in the league in a good way. Same goes for the 3-point percentage. That was top 7, so great job there. And to round out, I will show off the draft class. I'm not going to go through the prospects really, but I'll show off that I have a lot of these guys kind of partly scouted. Because we have nobody really besides our head scout and our scouting departments, it's going to be hard to get a lot of guys to 100%, but there are options here. I'll talk more about this as we move through the playoffs. I'll go over a couple of prospects after each playoff episode, but these are the guys at the top of the first round for now. Obviously, a lot of guys are at like 70-ish% scouted, so we'll see about them. But who is our first round opponent going to be? It's the Brooklyn Nets, who we faced last episode. We got to face them again here in this first round. So they win 2 playing games. They slip in as the 8th seed. They got Josh Giddey, Deion Walton, Walker Kessler, Claxton, Jesse Wilcox. All these guys, we should be able to beat them again, obviously. But we'll see. OKC makes it in, and so does the Clippers. So they round out the playoff bracket as the Bucks are the 7th seed. But that's going to be it, folks. That's going to be it for the episode. But Ramirez potentially could have a flu game next episode. I've never seen this before, so that could be cool. Hoping for a flu game for him. But we'll see. The playoffs start next episode, folks. Here's your starting 5. But that is it for year 6. Now it's time for the championship playoff run, trying to go back-to-back, just like Mac Boyd did for MVP. Can we do it again? just like in year 5? We'll find out in part 1 of the first round next episode, folks. I'll see you guys there. Peace out.